Hello everyone, RBY here, and welcome back to another World of Tanks tank review. In this episode, I'm going to be reviewing the M4A3E8 Sherman, also known as the EZ8. So, before I even start this review, I want to discuss some stuff that's going to be going on in my channel. Mainly scheduling. I haven't been posting videos recently, and that was partly because I was being lazy, and partly because I kind of wanted to wait until Tuesday, which would be September 2nd, to kind of start recording again, because I kind of wanted to get a schedule started. I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to be, because I still don't actually have like any kind of a schedule yet. But so basically I'm probably gonna be telling that on an episode I'll be posting on Wednesday. And in that episode I'll probably just tell you what I'm going to be, like when I'm going to be recording. All I'm gonna say is that I'm definitely gonna be recording at least one episode on the weekend. At least one. I'm hoping to stab for 2. So just remember that. I'll be hopefully telling you a schedule on an episode I'll be posting on Wednesday. Okay, so on to the review now. The EZ8 is another tank that branches off from the M4 Sherman. And you have the choice between the Jumbo and the EZ8. I've already done an episode of the Jumbo, already told you everything about it. The EZ8 is pretty similar to the Jumbo, like when it comes to looks, at least. Almost nothing is similar when it comes to their purpose. Like you can see the Jumbo has track covers, which do absolutely nothing because it always gets tracked. And the Jumbo looks a little taller and it just looks more armored, which it is. Basically, the EZ8 is the M4 Sherman with more speed and a teensy bit more armored. Barely any. So the Jumbo is meant more for holding the front line. The EZ8 is meant to flee from the front line and sneak around. And I personally like this tank. It's pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's better than the Jumbo. I kind of personally have more fun with the Jumbo than I do with this tank, but I still have a lot of fun with this tank. I love speed on tanks where its armor is still pretty good, even though it's really crappy compared to other tier 6 tanks. It'll bounce a tier 5, which, I don't know, I find that decent. So let us get to a battle. Oh, and I'll be getting times 3 XP, so cross my fingers that this is a good match, which it isn't. Okay, this isn't a terrible match. It's a tier 7. It could be worse. Except for there's a ton of KV-1Ss. Your biggest threat for this tank and most tier 6 tanks is the KV-1S. I would say, well, for the Jumbo, probably even more so than the KV-2. But I would probably say the KV-2 would be more scary for the EZ8. Uh-oh, I'm lagging. Come on, get into the match. Come on. Okay, I guess I'll just ramble. Because the Jumbo... Basically, the Jumbo, if a KV-2 was to shoot the Jumbo's front armor, it cannot one-shot a Jumbo. The Jumbo's armor is just too thick to be one-shotted. It will take out probably half of its HP, but it will not Wait. It will not penetrate. And it'll only deal, like, splash damage. Okay, this is really lagging. I'm gonna wait until the battle starts. Okay, yeah, sorry. That match that I had, yeah, I can't play it because it crashed after the lag. It was just too much. So, sadly, this match kind of sucks. We're in a tier 8 match. Actually, I wouldn't even consider it a tier 8 match. I'd say tier 7, considering there's only one tier 8. But those tier 8s are pretty happy with their life. Let's go to the city. Well, the castle. Usually the castle is kind of for, you would say, tanks with great guns and good armor, which I kind of have neither. But I think if I can do this right... Uh-oh, Deuce Cat's online on Skype. Please don't contact me at Deuce Cat. I'm recording a video. Okay. Anyways, I totally got off track. I think the castle might be a good opportunity, maybe to do some flanking maneuvers. Let's see if I can get a shot at this ARL. Chances are I can't, which I can, of course. Doesn't mean he can't shoot me, though. I really don't know where I want to go. I think... No. I changed my mind. I don't want to be invis-tanked. I'm not in the mood. I'll just shoot tanks. This awesome depression where I can't climb up. No! What the... Oh! What the heck? Invisible 360. Oh, that was awesome. Did you guys see that? I hope you guys saw that. That was really funny. And if you guys didn't, my tank just did a, like, instant 360. It was pretty funny. Oh, gosh. That guy can maul me. Okay, maybe... He's waiting for me to make a move, which I'm not going to. Because I'm a smart person. Maybe I can get a shot. I hope this VK can do work. Or not. Chances are I can't even pen this guy. I'm gonna be stupid and get it. Oh! That was totally worth the effort. Oh, I bounced a shot from M6. Let's bounce some shots off my turret, because that's always fun. Let's deal some damage to tanks. Gosh dang it. Oh, this guy's got... Critical hit. Get down. Ooh. Oh no. ARL. This 152 is gonna be my bane, because I can't pen him. He can pen me. M6 is really not that much of a threat. Yes, EZ2, come help me. Oh, he's probably gonna get mauled. These tanks. EZ8, the Jumbo's armor isn't very... Well, probably would help if I wasn't shooting his man all the time. Oh, yeah, that might help. Gosh dang it. I hate people that do that. And again, I do that too. Okay. Let's leave that match. That match kind of sucked. Then again, I thought it would. It was a pretty sucky, matchmaking for my tank anyways. Okay, so let's go statistics. Tree. Let's go for... Yeah. Let's go for... Is there a Chinese one? If there's a Chinese one, I'll do a Chinese. That's not Chinese. This is Chinese. Tier 6. Oh, they do. A Type 58. Let's do that one. This might be kind of a bad comparison, considering this tank kind of has bad armor. Just got... least he didn't try and call me on Skype. Okay. So let's display statistics here. And again, my tank is almost, I actually think it is, maxed out, so, this stuff, some of the stuff may be higher than they normally are, but I'm just kind of going off of, it's basically showing how sucky a tank is if it does suck. Okay, anyways, I got way off, well, not way off, but I got off topic there. Okay, so hit points, the EZ8 does have more, 30. I'm gonna say it doesn't matter, but then someone's gonna say, oh, I survived because I had 30 hit points, or something like that. So I'm just not gonna say anything on that. Weight load, it looks like the EZ8 has more. Yeah. I don't know why it's slashed like that. I'm not... Weight load. Okay. But, the EZ8 seems to have more, weight than the Type 58. Engine power, the, EZ8 does have more. That's what makes it so awesome, is its engine power is so good when it comes to just the speed. This thing seems like it's a really fast tank, though. It goes way faster, 7 kilometers an hour faster. I don't know why that is. Traverse speed, they're exactly the same. Hull armor, EZ8 has more. You know, I'm starting to think this tank might be one of those tanks that's you could consider it a light tank. In that case, I shouldn't be reviewing it with this, but I don't know. Hull armor, the EZ8 does have more against this tank, at least. And turret armor, yeah. Well, no, turret armor the EZ8 is a lot less. That's weird. Usually, if one has more, then the other has less on both ends. Oh, well, there's that match. Standard shell penetrate, or holy cow, that gun does a ton of damage. Okay, the EZ8 deals less damage than this tank, Type 58. Wow, that's a lot of damage for stock gun? No less. Shell penetration, EZ8 has slightly more, doesn't really matter. They're almost exactly the same. Rate of fire, the EZ8 can shoot 2 shells faster. Again, not a huge difference, but it could make a little bit of a difference in a battle. The view range would be the same, well, close enough to be similar. It's only 10 meters off. In signal range, EZ8 has a lot more signal range than the Type 58. A lot more. Okay. So, let's get into a battle with this tank. Please don't suck. I really don't want to get another match like that. Please don't suck. Because that would really suck. Come on. It could be better, but it's still pretty good. Well, the match kind of stinks. The big threats are going to be the KV-1S, because that thing has a wicked gun, and probably the Hellcat, though probably the TOG, Cheeto, and ARL will probably be good threats too, because... Oh, and the SC-100Y, which is an SPG with a TD with that seems to be related to the derp gun, which the KV-2 has. It'll also be a threat. There's an M3 Lee. I am 3 Lee. I know you probably hate your tank. I pretty much hated it. You know, eventually, I'm thinking once I get to the, tier 10 tank of a line, I think I'm gonna go through the line again and try to get at least first class, on the tank, so I'm gonna have to go through the M3E again. Though I've already gotten mastery badges in the M2 medium, so that's pretty cool. I won't have to go through that tank, which wasn't a really bad tank anyways. This tank, I think I have second class on it. I'm not gonna be... oh gosh. Is this what I have to protect me with? Oh wow, that M3 actually penned that guy. This guy must have some sucky armor. Though it is his side armor. Hurry up. There we go. Get... what? Where did that shell go? Oh, are you gonna back up? Sorry. I'd like to know where that shell went. But right here is a except for there's a KV-1S right there. This is kind of a superb place to show off this... oh gosh, dang it all. This tank does have kind of sucky armor. Gosh dang it. You shall not kill me. Yet. Okay, missed. Let's see if I can take down this PK. Okay, he's dead. KV-1S just killed me.
Everyone get out.
Dang it all. Probably shouldn't have had my tracks sticking out. Nah. Okay, so, let's get back to the hangar. Okay, so my final thoughts on this tank is it's a pretty fun tank. It's really fast, it's very maneuverable, and yeah, it's just one of those... it could have the M4 Sherman howitzer, but I mean, why would you put a tier 5 gun on a tier 6 tank? That just doesn't really make that much sense. And well, that's kind of why I don't enjoy the EZ8 as much. That's why it's not my favorite. And the M4 Sherman is. It's because the M4 Sherman, I personally think it's probably some better matchmaking than the EZ8. It gets put up against tanks that are similar to it, and I kind of enjoy that because, okay, everyone enjoys one-shotting other tanks. That's what the M4 Sherman can do. This tank cannot, unless you hit their engine and catch them on fire. So, my final thoughts, I do like this tank. I do recommend it for people that like the M4 Sherman. The EZ8 is probably the pick for you. And so, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. Comment, subscribe, helps my channel out a lot. RBY, signing out.